Yes, you can now get ready for Christmas by cutting down your own Christmas tree. The Bureau of Land Management, Carson City District, is offering permits to do just that. Alan Bean joins us live from a Christmas tree lot in our area. And Alan, let's talk about how this program works.
Well, Kristen, all you have to do is head down to a BLM office. They'll give you your permit and your map. And then you just got to head to an approved forest and get to work. One neighbor here in Reno says even though Christmas tree lots like this one have a great selection, it's just more fun to go chop down your own tree. Nothing says Christmas like cutting down your own tree. BLM Carson City is now offering permits for you to do that. But there's some places where you can't cut down a tree.
They just can't be cutting any of those trees within wilderness areas or wilderness study areas.
Klein says these areas don't have enough pine cones to produce new trees. But you can cut down pinyon pine or juniper trees in either the Clan Alpine and Desatoya Mountains east of Fallon or in the Excelsior Mountains in Mineral County. For one Reno neighbor, cutting his own tree is better than buying one.
It beats the alternative. You go on a lot on some asphalt and find one, or you can go have some fun and make an afternoon out of it.
Goldtree calls himself a California transplant, even though he lived in Reno a decade ago. He says he cut down a couple of Christmas trees before he moved to the Golden State.
That's one of the great things about living here is they offer that. Even as a new resident, it's a fun thing to do in the holidays.
If you plan on yelling timber like Goldtree, BLM says you should prepare for the cold and stay safe.
So we typically recommend the basic warm clothing because it is cold out now, as well as your first aid kit in case anything goes wrong.
They also recommend a shovel in case you need to dig yourself out of the mud on the forest roads. And even though you might not realize it, Christmas tree cutting actually helps the forest in case of a fire.
It also can lend itself to meeting some of our objectives for reducing fuel loading in those forested areas.
BLM is offering these permits at their Carson City and Reno offices, as well as multiple locations across northern Nevada and online. You can find a full list of locations and a link on our website, 2news.com. Covering the story live in South Reno, Alan Bean, 2 News Nevada.